Well, well, well. I don't know if I were gonna get much more than an hour. It's almost midnight right now, and I'm just starting. I had quite a day. I taught PE, and there were three PE teachers. They had a combined class today because they were running tests for the kids. Kids were doing pacers, which they didn't do that when I was a kid, and I think they would have been pretty enjoyable. They look pretty cool. You just have to run across back and forth across the gym, and they've got cones set up so that they know where to start and know where the end line is, and then they have to reach the cones before the bell sounds, and then switch directions and run back before the bell sounds. And if they reach it early, they have time to. We gotta wait. If they reach it early, they've got time to a moment of relaxation before they have to turn around and go back again. Look how much wood we have. See, this is what I'm used to. This is what I'm used to. 200 wood. That's more like it. Anyway. I mean, yes, it took a lot of wood to build the walls, but we also bought some of that. I'm just not used to everyday life requiring so much wood that you run out for 8 years. Anyway, so pacers were pretty cool, and you do as many as you can, so it's an endurance. It's not just a speed thing, it's endurance. All of the kids can do one. All of the kids can do two. All of the kids can do six. Like, the entire PE class can do six. Almost none of the kids drop out at that point. There was a couple of overweight students that dropped out around 6 or 8. Okay, fair. You know, some people are not in the physicality that they need to be in order to do these tests, and you have to for an A, but it's not a test. They're practicing for a future test. The test has the test hasn't occurred yet. This is practice for a future upcoming test. There's anything else I want to sell. He only has something. Oh, it's fine. Ooh, get enough. Oh, upgrade the brick. That's fine. Upgrade the brick. I want a cool park. I think I would have loved Pacers. I think it'd have been really cool. Most of the kids, I'd say 98% of the kids can do 12. After that, it starts to drop off. And you know these kids can do a lot more, they just don't want to. 20 should be the limit, the lower bound of what most children can meet. There should be very, very, very few children who cannot reach the threshold of 20 pacers. They just don't want to. The teacher, the coach, even one of the coaches, I was there with two other coaches, so I was one of three. The coaches were there to encourage the kids, and one of them said, I don't want anyone coming up to say how many number of pacers they ran. That does not look tired. You should all be tired when you're done. Be exhausted. That's the point. Go. Push your all. That's what we're trying to find. We're trying to find what the limit of what you can do is. And that's a great message. That's what you want. You don't want the kids to quit early, but a lot of them do. They're just not into it. They're not being tested today. They know that their best isn't being recorded today. This is just a practice for a future one. but the problem is when you don't put the effort now, you're not going to be able to put the effort later. Guys, kids, come on. But still, it was cool, you know. Some of the kids went all out. Some of the girls really pushed to keep up with the boys, and you got to really hand it to girls that can keep up with guys. Of course, a lot of guys bowed out, you know. The best girl is going to beat the average guy every time. But some of those girls really pushed like 60, 70 pacers before they had to be done. And you just gotta just be proud of those girls that could do 70 pacers. Keep up with the guys. The guys, of course, there was a kid that did 90. A lot of them bowed out around 85. To get an A, you have to do 60 for the boys. I think it's 45 for the girls. So there's no reason to go beyond 60, but they have a special thing on the wall for kids that basically they get a triathlon thing. So they do, for the boys, it's 80 pacers, 25 push-ups, under 7-minute mile. They get to put their name up on the board. And for the girls, it's 60, 15, and 8 minutes. And 15 push-ups is nothing. That is abysmal. We should up that for 25 for the girls and 35 for the boys. There's no reason for 15 and 25. The pacers though, 80 pacers, that is actually, you're running for several minutes. You are running for several minutes, and it's an endurance thing, and you're switching directions. So it's not just like a mile run. You're switching directions constantly. So there's stamina involved. There's speed involved. You gotta beat the timer. If you don't, you get thrown out. The teachers would even be like, "Nope, you didn't make it. Take a seat." You're done. Got the trading center. We want that part to be finished. We want that to look awesome. Making 2 gold. We are still making 2 gold. That's good. 3 gold maintenance. I think that's for the maintenance on the homes. That's a reference to. Let's build some more houses. We can definitely afford them. These are up. Well, we don't need. This finished, but I didn't want to. Destroy it until the storage was empty. It is empty. We gotta keep the iron flowing. The iron must flow. And you'll see some gold being produced every once in a while. Nothing yet. 235. They'll put the rest in bank. Start building iron. No, apparently not. We used to. Well, that's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great. We're gonna have to put some storage units in. I think we need those. Let's get it. I don't know. Let's put one more house down there. That way it looks more residential as you walk in through this gate. Like some dudes like, let's get rid of these trees here. I just want to be able to see. Come through this gate. Hi there, the dark house. Great to see you. And then houses, I want houses right close to the city. So it feels more residential. You got the theater though.
Need something?
Performing! They perform in front of the theater. That's expensive. Like, so much more money comes into the theater. I think it's 30. Or is it 25? So getting the groceries. Festival pole looks okay. I'm gonna check it. It doesn't look great. It doesn't really belong with. I mean, it's okay. It's just okay. It's not terrible. It's okay. Let's do that. This will then maybe we don't need one down here yet. Some buildings that we can do something. Then let's do oomph. Road. Two houses here. And then one extra for some. Yeah, let's do that. Some linear gardens in the center of that, and then we can have better housing options. I'm definitely not going to keep that. I know I keep moving the rat catcher, but I don't want it anywhere. Kind of breaks the aesthetic of the village. Let's not do that. Like, I think this one looks perfect here because it's off the beaten path, but I don't have an off the beaten path on this direction. I'm gonna still do no. Please no whammies, please no whammies. I don't want like a big bump in the road. Oh, that's good. That's great. That's great. And I can put it. Should have a tower. Because that's a pretty big gate. And to not have a tower at the gate is kind of negligent. I want people to see this imposing tower. Okay. We don't have the money for it, but there will be one or something. We didn't pay for them. We paid for other things. Needful things. We'll get to it eventually. We have some herbs. That's fine. You don't even let's move you down this way so you get a few of those berries. I think most of their stuff need them to grow. We have another one. that. And to be highlighted. Is that it? We just had 4? I think we just had 4. Wow. Well, that's unexpected. What's out here?
You need anything?
Are they mining this then? Okay. Let's try and see around this lake. I think what we need next. Coal-fired stoves. I think we're definitely gonna get that. But do we still have scientific method we need? Trade center. We're gonna build that. We're aiming for that. Scientific survey. We're done. Rattling dogs. Ratting dogs. I thought it was rattling dogs, but it's ratting dogs. I think I definitely want ratting dogs, but is there anything? Cheesemaker? Cheesemaker. We need cheesemaker. The other things I want: glassmaker. Upgraded blacksmith. Cavalry would be good. Like some of these things I want, but it's just improve life. Stone battlements, I think we're gonna need that too. So I think what we're gonna do first and foremost, now that we've got our scientific method, cheese culture is next. Brewery. Ooh, we need a brewery. Brewery first. Brewery first. Cheese next. Brewery first, cheese second. Don't need that anymore. How are we for apiary? This one down here. Got one there. Oh, you can do them in town now. It used to be just the gardens that would be apiaries, but now the houses do. Well. It's fantastic. It used to be this way a long time ago. Like if you go back 2 years it used to do this. And you used to be able to have the houses produce higher quality honey as well. But then they changed it. This never was the case. You couldn't use the trees from the fruit trees. It was just fields. It was gardens, and it was the houses. But the houses they took out and they put them back in. That is awesome. It's a good way to use some land that is not viable for something else, like just this tiny bit of land right here. It's good to have an apiary. People are gonna get bee stings, but you know, we gotta have magic healers now. Making 8 extra gold. I know we need soldiers. I know we need soldiers. Okay, we've got one there, one there. I think the people deserve to have a shrine near their house. I think that's legitimate. Ah! Ooh. Ooh, 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 wait. Wait. I don't know. I think it's valid. I think having a market here is valid. Let's see what the roads look like. There's a road this way. Let's build a road. We do straight line roads when we can. It's not an arrow. God. See if I... See if I put it over there, it's gonna block off all of that from being useful land. If I do this, it doesn't look quite as good. But we can put some stuff along here, maybe a little park or something there. Park so much. I forgot these were in the game. They added these 6 months ago, 8 months ago, or something like that. Oh, let's put a flagpole right here. No. Ornamental tree. I like ornamental trees. They're fun. Sue me. And we can have a small bench. Let's see. That one. So it's on the corner. And so. Ooh, dude. Greetings, sirs. Come join my awesome marketplace. Can we upgrade the markets yet? We're waiting on the bricks. And this is taking all of our bricks. But it's gonna look so awesome! It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Brewery next. We definitely want a brewery. No, that's a good market square. It's in the corner of the town, but you know, this side of town needs a. We just made 300 gold. That's the gold. That's this. Right here. We just made some gold. The ball. Yeah, it doesn't do that very often. It's only when they make some gold. But they will every once in a while. Some gold, baby. Just like, yeah! Historically, people have used like gold flakes and stuff like that instead of just like pressed gold that you turn into a coin. We have traditionally done that. Governments don't like it because they don't get to control the gold cycle. It's reliance upon individuals instead of reliance upon institutions. And so a lot of times they try and control the flow of gold by outlawing the selling and trading of goods with gold flakes or gold dust or gold ore. They want it processed, so they have control. It doesn't always work. It's not always easy to maintain control over alternate money supplies. We're doing this now, actually. It's really fascinating. I read an article a few years back about how we are creating new types of money with, what's it called? New types of money with points. So, for example, Nike will give you points if you share on social media you doing various exercising kind of things. You know, I ran a mile today. They'll give you points for that sort of stuff, and you can turn those points into Nike goods. You can even buy like shoes with Nike points, and Nike likes it because you're giving them advertising. They're paying you to advertise their product, and they're paying you practically nothing. They're paying you pennies compared to what they would pay, you know, cool, awesome athlete X. And, you know, it's great, better advertising when you hear a message from a trusted source, from your neighbor down the street saying, I like Nike, is a much more powerful message than some person you don't know that is an athlete. I mean, they can be very popular, but not everybody knows them, right? Like, I don't know athletes, and I can name Michael Jordan. That's about it. I don't know athletes. I don't know these guys. I don't know who they are. I don't watch sports. The highest level of sports I ever watched was online golf. I used to play online golf. That's the limit of my sports knowledge. Oop, there goes those houses. They're upgrading. Just needed a marketplace. Marketplaces really not only pay for themselves, but pay extra. Because more people in the area upgrade their houses. We'll have a market this way as well eventually. Here. Maybe here. I think here would be perfect, fantastic, awesome. But it doesn't service any houses yet. Serves like building. And this market can. We can almost get to it. We already have. Whoa, 50! What do we even build at this point? I'm not used to this. Got a paper mill. Well, let's start assigning people to jobs. How's our work camp over here? Forestry. But we don't need it. Let's start assigning people to jobs. Let's give people work. These jobs. Build another cobble shop. We'll need that. Resources. Squeeze! We can squeeze it right there. Look at that. Right next to houses. You got neighbors. This is traditionally how businesses used to operate. You used to have like a cobbler in between houses. Joe the cobbler used to work right next door to you. There's a little cobbler shop down in town that I used to live in. It's just down the road. It's only 20 minutes away. But I don't live in that town. I live in a town next door now. But the previous 23 people, even more. Guys, you guys don't have housing. Brothers and sisters, my friends. This was not wise. You came 2 seconds away from. Come on, guys. You came 2 seconds away from. I messed up. Sort of. I think I got it. Oh, it just turned over to the new year. So they just came at the end of winter. Well, you came knowing that this is what you're gonna face, so it's on you, buddies. You came here realizing what you faced. Nope, I'm gonna go over. Step here. I know exactly what you're going to pick up. Oh yes, I do indeed. Let's find a place to do this. But yeah, they used to have businesses right next to houses. Yeah. Oh no! I need to do one here too. Oh, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Oh my gosh, man. Anywhere where I can put a cobbler shop is a place I want to put this item once we have access. You'll remember. There we go. It's in the business district. No. Not as cool. Shall see, friends, what gets to go there. Look at that. What about a tree? Cost houses, housing shortage. Yeah. We're building like 6 houses. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're building 6 houses, guys. Come on. Yeah, houses on houses. Anything else? No, let's assign people. Assign people wherever we can. We have way too many people. This doesn't happen very often. We've got 74 people. Let's get to work, chumps. Yeah, you're gonna need another field. You're gonna need another field right here. Let's do it. Yes. Okay. Let's build our right up next to it. 12. Let's assign more people. Has 12 already. 12 already. Let's get to work, guys. Come on. It likes you. Well, don't do that. Don't run out of wood. Chop that. Chop. Chop. Goodness gracious sakes alive. 60, 72 people still. Still. That should get us closer. I mean, let's do. So it gave me 4 at the beginning, so ever since I always keep the builders in groups of 4. Let's do 60. Let's go with the kids. Do I want 4 and 4 or 6 and 4? I want 6 and 4. I want 6 and 4. Do we need... Ugh. Just spending money on that. We need it. You down here. Getting close to being done with this. Oh, look how cool it's gonna be. Look at that. It's brickwork. Look at that fancy brickwork. We're not a cheap town, no sirree, Bob. We need to upgrade first is this. Let's see what we can sell. Nothing? Gee whiz. Selling swords. Gotten to the point where we are selling swords. We're starting to run low on baskets. We need another basket weaver. Plenty of people. Can we run a street here? The rock war, but we will. Soap. Thank you for the soap. Soap. Definitely gonna need a cobbler soon-ish, but the fact that we're down to 10 baskets and we're not selling baskets is a sign we need baskets. Where is our? There it is. Find another person. Candle shop. Where's our candle shop? Fletcher. Fletcher. Where's the candle shop? Did we put it back here? We didn't. I'm sad when they die of old age, but it's so much better than dying of anything else. So much better than dying of anything else. Teach them. Are you sending him to do all of the stocking?
Need anything?
We have 2 things we sent him to do? No, just the soap. Yeah, we're down to 12 candles. We're definitely needing more candle makers. Wood is okay. We must have spread it. Oh, on all the houses. We built like 8 houses. Oh, let's build that. Maybe later. That's a gate. Yes. So you'll have somebody that walks into the gate, and then there's all these fields. All these fields. Yes. 2 more months. Got 2 more months, and we get our brewery. It's getting close. Did we just manage to pay for 2 new soldiers? And we still have 16 gold per month. Or is that... it can't be supported from the gold mine. It can't be. Well, I mean, kind of your fault for living in the poor district, right? I think at some point in time we just have to accept the fact that we can't put everything in the town without consequence. Let's, we need to say we can't. I'd rather the brewery go here. 3 buildings have caught fire. What'd you do that for? See that house? We're gonna upgrade that to that middle gateway. It's gonna be like the mansion on the corner. I think we need to tell him to go gather stone. Just stones. Beans. Wait. You do, and you'll pay 1 extra gold per. So let's get the extra gold. Should we buy swords? I got 10 heavy tools. I think we can stop making heavy tools for a while. Anybody selling rock? Nope. Brick. And we're done? I mean, it looks a little odd having it on this side. That'll go away as we build on this side. Like, if we build houses or something here, maybe it'll... Hey kid, I know you're 4, but go build that! Punk. See you running away! Back here, punk! What's wrong with that kid? I don't care if you're 4. Go to work. Golly, we've already filled up the house of another round. Not quite done with them, but still. One more month. Wait! Did a house burn down? What happened? There's a well right there! I mean, this is the best villages. Sometimes a large house burns to the ground. Old Mr. Peabody. His house burned. Let's get you over here. Hunting for rats outside of town. That would just be so. We still have 13 gold per turn. Crossbow! Yes! Crossbow! Yes! Let's see. I think we have enough to go after raider camps. 10 soldiers? Yeah. They've already used all that gold. All that gold we got. Okay, yay! Okay, we are doing the brewery. And then once we get the cheese going, we can start looking at stuff that's not, well, no. Because we need glass blowing, and then we need preserves canning. Okay. Oh, it doesn't wreck the town anymore. I could build it wherever I want. Like, it would be nice having that road there, but if it's gonna get in the way of our brewery, let's build the brewery first. Concern ourselves with the road later. I guess. Not perfect. But I think it works. And then we can do this. Bend in. Okay, brewery down. Sucked up all our people, but that's good. We need. Somebody is coming. Let's see what he wants to buy or sell. Some bricks. We don't need that. You are an angel. And we could sell all of them. We could sell those. 83. I want those sold so bad. But we don't need to worry about it anymore. Wait, do you have anything to buy? Buying stuff. We ain't selling. I think we can stop selling herbs because we're not gathering them to quite the degree we were. But this means they're ready. Oh yeah! Let's see what happens when we send them off to their deaths. Oh, round 2. Let's take that raider camp down. Normally I would use 12 soldiers for a raider camp, but just because it's extra careful. 10 can do it. I'm sure 10 can do it. Okay. So, we need... hold on. We are making strokes. We're making tacos. That's what it is. Right? Same thing. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Did that have to... 25. Okay, great. Don't care. 25 people is fine for the needs of our village. We do need stone, but 25 people can go get stone. And they're picking berries. So what do we need that still needs stone? Don't do it! Don't do it. This first. Don't do it. I know you want to. Don't. Just don't. Oh my gosh. Once we had the trading center built, we could just coast and sell and sell and sell and sell everything we have for years. Upgrade that. But we have the villagers and we have the technology. We just need the brick and the gold. Let's upgrade our... I mean, we got a lot of upgrades to do. And I know that looks pretty and it's going to be awesome. But... priorities. What people? Oh, those kids, they get to be laborers instead of working in the pottery barn. Now it makes sense. How much clay we have. But 99.9% of that is because I wanted it gone. This right here on the skirts of town. That's a good place to... Well, I mean, we already got this one. We assigned all of those people to work. That's fantastic. We're gonna become the clothing capital of the world, man. Anybody's gonna be like, do you have clothing from Mudville? Mudburg?
Mm-hmm.
Mudville, right? Clothes. It's good. Your shoes. It's also good. Goblin? Like, I know 32 people, but still 32 people! How's our group of people? They're all waiting. They're all waiting. Revenge for the 4 who died when we set 6 and 10. Good luck, gentlemen, ladies. Good luck. These guys are still hurt from 10 years ago. It's not gonna be the same as it was before.
Your command?
Not that anyway. Ooh, gosh. Watch for those people, but you know, it's kind of expected.
As you command. It will be done.
I can't lose a whole group of 10. Oh, they were attacking the camp instead of the people.
It will be done.
Run. Leave it to the archers.
Right away.
Oh, that was bloody.
As you command.
Oh my gosh, there's just towers left. Holy cow! That was not the way I expected it to go. There were way more raiders around that camp than I expected. Way more. They didn't used to be that. They didn't used to be that at all. Goodness gracious, they have powered up those things. So not only is it way more expensive to hire soldiers, but they are not as powerful as they were before. No wonder this game is just brutal. 2 buildings are caught on fire. All this time in smokehouses. It kind of makes sense. They work in smoked meats all day. Fire is a steady part of their diet. Oh man, we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villagers. Oh, it's 2 from earlier, and we lost 4. Golly, that was not like it used to be. It used to be like 4 raiders, and then the towers. Now it's like 12 raiders in the towers. Golly. Brutal! Brutal! How many of those? I know I had to transfer 500 back in. Keep it around 500. And if it goes much beyond 500, we'll lower the number. That's what we can do. We've got the advanced ones. Okay, buddy.
Need anything?
You're a laborer. You have fruit in your pocket, and you've got scurvy at 74 years old, sir. You have lived a long and generous life. I am certain of it. You have fruit in your pocket. What are you doing with scurvy? Sir. Sir. You should not have scurvy. You should not have scurvy. What is wrong with you, sir? What is wrong with you? Mr. Loman. What is wrong with you? We have enough money, we can hire new soldiers. He respects what we see about it. Again. There's a well right there. Right there. Gentlemen. Ladies. There's no need for this. Oh, hey. It's here for 3 days. We can sell our... should we? Should we? We only have 158. No, that's not. Oh, yeah. Baby. That's just harsh. So many good soldiers, so many good men, so many good women. 44. When we do that, we'll get the guy from the spice places. He's like somebody of the plains or of the desert or something like that. He's a cool dude. He'll show up all the time and buy your beer. He'll always show up and buy your beer. And, man, like a brewery produces way too much beer. Like, it's nonsense amounts of beer. nonsense amounts of beer. It's great. Cheese. That's what he buys. He buys cheese. He also buys beer, but he buys cheese. That's what you want him for. He always comes. He's got a lot of money. He's got deep pockets. He sells spices. It's the only way to get spices. You can't make them. You can only buy them. He sells spices. He buys beer. And he buys cheese. So you just sell cheese to them, and cheese, because the people don't eat cheese. Like, you produce cheese and it's a food item, but nobody eats it. The numbers never go down. So they just go up and up and up and up and up, and nobody eats it. And cheese wheels show up in the market. Like, you can already look at the market and see that there's cheese wheels, right? Got the cheese wheels right there. But we haven't made any, so that's like imported cheese. And nobody eats it. Maybe they fixed that. I don't know. Nobody eats honey either. One of the things you can check is nobody eats honey. It's good to know you, Ara. Thank you for minding the trees. Everybody's in their 30s. Tired of labor fields. How would you like to pick apples and pears and peaches? He's like, do I get to grow trees? Yes. They grow very, very slow. You get to watch them. Very slow. He's like, it sounds like a plan. That's the plan. This has been a great place to put a work camp. Not usually that awesome. This is a decent place too. Chopping. Braking. Chopping and braking. Chopping and braking. So close. Being done. With this stupid clay pit in the middle of town. It will go. And good riddance to it. Thorn in my side. Okay, well. Let's try 2 more. Well, let's fill our ranks up back to the This will be fun when we get to the point where we can upgrade this. That'll be very fun. Because when we get this, the whole village just blows up and everybody starts building their houses out of brick. It's gonna be awesome. I promise you it's gonna be awesome. Brewery's done. Income per beer 2. Didn't used to be like that. It was just always 100. 100 per month. You got 100 for each one per month. It was just bonkers. Bonkers, I say. And they use wheat. And they use honey, and they use firewood, and then water is just, you know, out of the wells. Is there a well nearby? Let's make sure there's a well. It's not too far away from that one. I mean, it's not too close to that one. Fantastic. And that tree will be there forever. Construct the trading post and upgrade it to tier 2! And look at the clock tower! Look at the clock tower! We have a clock tower! I told you we would have a clock tower. I told you that that would put us in the 18th century. So 1730, 1750, 1780. We have a clock tower. A real clock tower. That's the period of time, our late Middle Ages. I mean, they should have guns. They don't. So maybe it's a place off the beaten path, you know. As we've discussed before, the Transoxiana, or maybe the Pontic-Caspian Steppe. I don't think it's Transoxiana. It's Transoxiana, the people of Eurasia. Still. Clock tower. Real clock tower. Look at the school. Let's just start upgrading stuff. You're like, save those! Brick! For the that other one, I saw it. Come on, save that for the markets! And I'm like, no, I'm an idiot. I want beautification of my center of town first. Build a... Okay. Oh, I was just checking. I thought we built a flagpole there. Oh yeah, we're making beer. We're gonna have people being able to buy beer. They're gonna get drunk all the time. They're gonna be like, this guy's intoxicated and he's working as a soldier. What are you intoxicated on duty for? Oh, you know why they died? I have a feeling that some of them died because they didn't have shields. I think our guys who shot shields are the ones that bit the dust. Okay. We're doing this again. Because we're gonna get the bodies of the deceased. In order to get the bodies of the deceased, we've got to kill these last outposts. And maybe then people can go get those bodies. I don't know. But they've been waiting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We lost 5. 5 have died. Didn't even realize. Well, I'm not gonna do that again until we have 12. Full 12. Never ever again. Full 12. Full 12 or nothing. We have 6 soldiers and 4 archers. I think I want 2 more soldiers, which is 16 total. So we'll have a total of 8 light infantry and 4 archers. We need to make sure that we have shields for them before we try again. And they do make shields at the armory. It used to be you'd build an armory a lot sooner, and they would only be making shields, because halberds were not something they could make until you got iron smelting. But now that they've restricted it to what you can build on here, and you're not going to get arms production very early, I don't think. I mean, you can, but it doesn't make any sense anymore that you can build the armory early in order to build shields like you used to. You don't stockpile 20 shields when you get the ability to hire soldiers. You just don't have them, because the armory is something you learn. Well, they can kill 2 towers. 10 soldiers is fine for 2 towers. Those weapon shields. And this opens up our hole. But I'm gonna build a bridge across here. Okay. Ready? You're all together? Ready? All together. Alright, everybody ready. Good luck, gentlemen. Good luck, ladies. Oh, we had 2 that were off to the right. And it used to be when you kill the raider camp, it would say, you have pushed back the next raid by 1 year. So if the raid was going to come in 3 years, it would now come in 4. And so on and so forth. But I didn't see that message. I was so concerned about the death of my villagers, I didn't check to see if that was the case. Okay, I don't know if they're going to pick up those bodies, but they can. It's Sabina. Thank you, Sabina. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Okay, that is the main stuff down that we absolutely have to get to. Don't let that fool you. That 100 gold is from the gold mine. Did we build the second? No. We built the second, so we're gonna need another iron line. I'm just looking for where there's a more flat area for a mine. There might be one, like, out in the wilderness. These are, the ones out in the wilderness are usually like 600 or 1,000 or something like that. Although there can be some. There can be some sometimes where you'll get one out in the field like this that's got like 6,000, but that's pretty rare. Pretty bad compared to the fact that there's 77 right there. You can walk 30 paces. Is that a rock? It is. So we are going to favor rock now. Foresting will be nice to have. We'll eventually want that. But for all of the time we spent getting the market upgrade, we have sure upgraded 0 markets. But we needed it for the trade center, which we did get. So, upgraded marketplaces do look pretty awesome. They do look pretty awesome. Pubs are, building is currently not providing entertainment. That's because she has
Aye.
to stockpile the pub from that beer they make a year. And there's just 4 people. Imagine if we filled it up. Well, then we'd need more wheat. What is our situation? Plenty. Let's wheat beer. Wheat for wheat beer. What's our wheat situation? We were planning in the first place making tons and tons and tons of clothes. Starting with worms. Got a new cobbler. You should have worms. It's gonna be like a 5-year-old kid that doesn't have clothing yet. Let's click in here. He's sick. And it's nobody, it's a kid. Only 2. So he didn't have shoes yet. Okay, let's start getting some of these done. Start getting them all done. Look how cool it is! The trading center is so cool! The trading center is so cool! We didn't build a basket. No! Did we? Yes, we did. Okay, it's not okay. My cousin lived in a little yellow house. I mean, it was like, it looked like a cake. And it was on a, not a main street, but a street that a lot of people went on because it's next to the school. Because it's next to the school, people would pass by on that road a lot. And it's a stupid road. It's 35 miles an hour. Excuse me. It's 25 miles an hour, come to think of it. And I got a ticket there once for going 34, and I had told the guy I thought it was 35. And he's like, it's a residential zone, and it's a mistake. That road should not be 25. It doesn't make any sense. It's a main road. The city bus goes down there, like the main city bus. We have one of those articulated buses that drives through town. So it's got like the 2 bus sections, and it's got like a articulation in the middle so it can make corners. We've got, one of those, and it goes down that road. And I mean, the fact that the articulated bus uses that road, every car in existence goes down that road because it's next to the school. And because it's next to the school, the university, there's a need for people to go east and west along that path. If you don't drive down that road to get east or west, siege weapon be constructed catapults. Oh gosh, we didn't see any of the battering rams. We saw none of them. Now they're announcing catapults. We need horses, is what it's saying. But how are we gonna do that? The answer is we're not. We just need more soldiers to deal with the catapults. We've got no other solution. Catapults are terrible. They just sit out like here, and they blow up all of this, and then they blow up all of this, and then they blow up all of this, and they blow up all of this, and they just start eating into your city. And the only thing you can do is send out your soldiers to fight them. And if you don't have enough soldiers to fight them, and the 60 guys that are surrounding you, just die. I have lost so many villages to cannibals. They're fairly new. They've not been in the game. They haven't even been in the game for a year. But once they come, that's it. Your village is over. The only way to deal with them is to have horsemen by them, but I never do. Ahaha! Or maybe we are gonna do that. No. Just gonna say we could build a big.
Yes.
Golly, you are dodging those arrows. Gee whiz. You're like, screw that granny coming through, and you're just like, yep. Bother with you. I wonder if she was burying the dead. We usually have laborers do that, but I don't know. Well, once we have the bridge out there, we'll be able to make a change. Since we have the brewery, maybe we can withhold getting the cheesemaker quite yet and get the bridge. Where's bridges? Soldiers. Press. Trailblazing would be nice. Speed of everybody, speed of foragers, speed of hunters, forager work radius. We don't need forager work radius here. We don't really use foragers for their original purpose. Soldier training, that'll be nice. That'll be nice once we get there. I'll find it. Cavalry's gonna be nice. I mean, the bridge is pretty important because it oh, we need barrel making. Because it moves us beyond having to go around that lake. And there's less danger for that. I can't justify sending 10 soldiers off if 4 of them don't come back. Oh, they all have shields now. They all have halberds and shields. That's good. 88. Oh, we just must have had a delivery of gold. The golden. Did we build a? Did I ask that already? There he is. There's the dude. There's the very guy. Lethros of Cardal. No, that's not the one. I mean, he's cool. I don't know. Gold stock trading close. Stock more. Oh, he's buying. I mean, he's selling it. So he buys cheese. There's another guy. He buys furniture. There's another guy that comes in and he buys the beer, and this guy comes in and he buys the cheese. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, look at that. Plate mail armor. We can almost make knights. The heavy soldiers. We need to upgrade our thing first. Can't upgrade it until we have Citadel. So many things that need to be citadels. Yeah, we can't get I don't know. We're nearing the point in the game where we lose. Jeez, I guess either Cheesemaker next or Bridges. I can't see Bridges anywhere. Don't know why I can't see the Bridges. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. I thought it looked like a little thing up a bridge. I wonder if we just haven't unlocked anything near it. Forester camp, that'll be nice, but we've got to get silviculture. What? How long has this been on here? Oh. The bridge. I feel so dumb. I'm looking for something that, you know what, it must have been, it must have been that it was not a technology. It must have been the town center. When the town center upgraded, that's when. This bridge, build. We're gonna need more rock. Do you sell rock, sir? You sell rock. Selling arms, I need you to buy them. Anything we can sell? Baskets. We are making baskets again. In excess. Logs. Those. Beer. Stuff. The thing about the... I don't know. Maybe they've changed it. No guarantees. It's also tallow. I don't think I've ever seen anybody ever, the history forever, buy tallow. Never. Not ever. Not ever. The amount of tallow I've sold is 0. And we just hired a bunch of new people working the candle shop too. So, the thing about this, and I don't know if it's true still, yes, no, maybe so, is that it used to be when you upgrade the trading center, people come summer, winter, fall, spring, doesn't matter. And they just come any time of year once you've upgraded it. But I don't know if that's the case anymore. Maybe they still only come once a year during spring. And they stay longer, by the way. He still has 46 days. He's been here how long? He's been here like a month already. He's been here like 75 days. He's just camping out in town for 75 days. It's just like, yeah, I live here now. Get me a room to stay in. Well, pick it up. I don't think they can reach it. A lot of times they can't reach what's in the water. But sometimes they can. Or say. Yeah, they never got that because it's too much in the water. We even prioritized it. Because the build this bridge out of? What do we build bridges out of? Yeah, gold and stone, and we already had that much stone and got to build a bridge? There's no way. Did we have that much stone? We got like 5 years left. Yeah, there's another trader coming in. He's- Oh well, we'll buy some of the stuff we've got. That's good. And Jericho's here. Yeah. Stone. Let's buy it. Tools. Let's buy them too. Oh, it's Attica. Hi, Attica. She'll buy our beer, which we're not selling yet. That's right. Some of our money is coming from beer. Alright, it'll come. Let's see what we've got. How did we go? 35. Let's assign 2 more people to laze around in the trading center forever. If we're really smart on how we use the trading center, we only need 1 person. But we have 4 because it's like there. It's like, hey, we can have 4 people work here. Then let's assign 4 people to work here. Does that make sense? No. Let's do it anyway. We are nonsensical creatures here. We do things by vibes. At every gate, we're gonna have statues. You're like, why aren't you using that to fortify your town for the fact that it's gonna get killed? Because it doesn't matter. We're gonna get killed either way. At this point in time, there's no hope. I can't speed up this knowledge to make horses come true. Alright. Alright. Just for that gold. Before they... sell it all, put it all into the statues. First hire them. We have 12. Is that enough to take out another raider camp? I don't know. If everybody has shields, like that's a full barracks. It's a full barracks. Let's build another barracks. Defensive barracks. Let's build it right here so that you come in next to the statue. Oh, let's move it up a little. That way we can have a road going this way. Intoxicated.
Your orders?
16 years old, stoned head, drunk on the road. venti. On the side of the road. Well, we expected venti. Oh, they had beer. We have enough time to sell 50 beer. Beer. Age 20. At least you don't see kids that are drunk. At 16, that's kind of young. Getting passed out drunk on the ground. Jeez. Whatever happened to Yaimiko and the Raiden Shogun? Didn't we? I don't think we did Raiden Shogun. We did Ganyu. Whatever happened?
Need something?
Hello there.
I wonder if they died.
Hello.
Wild boar, something.
What needs doing?
I saw that.
Need anything?
Wild boar.
Hello. You need anything?
Wild boar Padra. I remember Wild boar Padra. I don't think you're the original. I think you're a kid named Wild boar Padra. Okay, let's see what the.
Need something?
Creed. I remember
Need
the
anything?
Great creed that we had. Sorry.
Need anything?
I don't think that's the original creed either. But there was a creed that was a hunter that was just fantastic.
What needs doing?
Done, Raiden.
Hello there.
I didn't name Raiden Shogun.
Hmm?
Need something?
Did I name her Rosaria? No, that's Rosaria.
What needs
I would
doing?
have named her Rosaria if it was.
Yes?
I?
Nublar.
Work to be done?
We have so many millers. Miners.
What needs doing?
Work to be done?
Wesley Crusher.
Hmm?
Hello.
Hello.
Boar Slayer. You were named after
What
the
is it?
original Boar Slayer.
Need something?
Yes.
Raiden.
You need anything?
Poop Smith. Saw that.
Hmm?
I don't think you're the original Poop Smith. You're named after the original Poop Smith. Beer. Soap. Beer. Do you have stone? You do not. But you do have brick. I don't think we need brick. However, I can buy 80? That's not good. Is it that same one? It is! That's why we have to build that bridge. That bridge is complete. People will stop walking around there and die. And I can't send 12 soldiers out to die. I just can't do it. Thank you, Loman, for your days of laboring service. You were selfless in your life. I guess. Jerk. I still haven't found my people.
Work to be done. Hmm?
Caddy.
Yes?
Martak.
Yes?
Oh, you know what we need to build? Oops. Oh, we don't need to. Materials Ooh, we're so close. It's not enough time to stop. Even with 4 people doing gardening and laundry. Stone. Wait until we upgrade our stone walls. It's gonna be a trick. Why is the person injured? Oh, is that the one who wandered too close? Like, what is it? Is it that? Is that the reason? Is a single apiary the reason why they keep walking around the lake? Well, let's make like it's done. 207. Oh, it's all at the beginning. 207. Oh man, that's so much stuff. That's why I didn't see how much it cost. It's all on the other end. It's all on one end. It's not in the middle. You don't build it by sections. They just wait till it's all filled. Goodness gracious, that's a lie. Well, now I know why. Oh, it's all done. We desperately need soldiers to take care of our town, and instead, we're building bridges. They're gonna tear our town apart. We're not gonna be ready for it because we're building bridges and statues. It's great. Irresponsibility. Those 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids, they can save the village by digging up stone. That way, when the village is destroyed, we will have a bridge to remember us by. Ha ha ha! I think we can start. No. Well, these don't require gold. Does require interesting. Let's start upgrading these. Because the gold is not going to be here for a long. Too close to another well? It's not too close to that one. Good. It's too close to that one. Knowledge generated! We don't need bridges. The bigger it is. Yeah, we could. But I don't have the rock for it. Well, let's start ranking up our stuff. Will that extra 5% damage save our village? Probably not. We didn't see anybody bringing in any battering rams. Maybe they won't bring in. What's it called first? Gotta hold this. I should have gotten the cheeseburger. Not panicked. At least the people get to get drunk. Don't forget their worries. It's okay. 208 gold last year. 52 beer in storage. What beer do we have? 516. What beer do we have? Do we have more beer? There it is, 36. Not much. So that's exactly enough brewery to do 2. Used to be you could build like 6 pubs off of one brewery with 4 people working. I guess they changed that a little bit. It was a little bit too much. A little bit too much, perhaps. Well, is this a good place to stop for the day? We're almost at 2 hours. I think this was more exciting than normal, so I don't mind the extra time that I spent. New house got built. So again, see you next year. 9 swords of storage. At some point in time, I'll just done with the swords. That time is now. Like, we'll need to make more. Gosh, we ran out of water in the well. And it is refreshing. So. 150 gold. Almost there. Barracks. We're making so much money we can actually afford soldiers now. Maybe that'll be enough. It's hard to tell how much that is from the gold mine and the processing. We need to go to the blacksmith. Set up one that didn't build it. Got a statue. Let's build it anyway and prioritize it. That means the statues will be built slower. Pressure on that. And cross our fingers we don't get raided this year, or next, or the year after, or ever again. The raiders will leave us alone for the rest of time. Who knows? Upgrading that house was what I needed. Nope, we're good. Right next to the cool stuff in town. But We got other entertainment. Got other entertainment. Right, go to the pub. Like somebody walking in town. Walks past the guard tower. It's like, hey buddy. It's the pub. That way. Yeah, I think it's a good enough place to stop. I need to go to bed. And I need to get up in the morning and see if I can work another day. We're on Mudsford. So on 4. Anyway, more exciting than normal. I think we had fun today. That is all for now. Our city is looking pretty good just before it gets blown up by catapults. We'll see what happens next time. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.